Most people need some way of seeing where their money is going each month. A budget can help you feel more in control of your finances and make saving money for your goals easier. The trick is to figure out a way to track your finances that works for you. The following steps can help you create a budget. Hey there, welcome to the Daytime Dollar, where we talk about financial strategies and how small changes can make big improvements. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Today, we're talking about how to create a simple budget plan. So let's get into it. Number 1, calculate your net income. The foundation of an effective budget is your net income. That's your take-home pay, total wages or salary minus deductions for taxes and employer-provided programs, such as retirement plans and health insurance. Focusing on your total salary instead of your net income could lead to overspending, because you'll think you have more available money than you do. If you are a freelancer, gig worker, contractor, or are self-employed, make sure to keep detailed notes of your contracts and pay in order to help manage irregular income. Number 2, track your spending. Once you know how much money you have incoming, the next step is to figure out where it's going. Tracking and categorizing your expenses can help you determine what you are spending the most money on and where it might be easiest to save. Begin by listing your fixed expenses. These are regular monthly bills such as rent or mortgage, utilities, and car payments. Next, list your variable expenses, those that may change from month to month, such as groceries, gas, and entertainment. This is an area where you might find opportunities to cut back. Card and bank statements are a good place to start since they often itemize or categorize your monthly expenditures. Record your daily spending with anything that's handy, a pen and paper, an app on your smartphone, or budgeting spreadsheets or templates found online. Number 3, set realistic goals. Before you start sifting through the information you've tracked, make a list of your short and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals should take around 1 to 3 years to achieve and might include things like setting up an emergency fund or paying down card debt. Long-term goals, such as saving for retirement or your child's education, may take decades to reach. Remember, your goals don't have to be set in stone, but identifying them can help motivate you to stick to your budget. For example, it may be easier to cut spending if you know you're saving for a vacation. Number 4, make a plan. This is where everything comes together. What you're actually spending versus what you want to spend. Use the variable and fixed expenses you compiled to get a sense of what you'll spend in the coming months. Then compare that to your net income and priorities. Consider setting specific and realistic spending limits for each category of expenses. You might choose to break down your expenses even further between things you need to have and things you want to have. For instance, if you drive to work every day, gasoline counts as a need. A monthly subscription, however, may count as a want. This difference becomes important when you're looking for ways to redirect money to your financial goals. Number 5, adjust your spending to stay on budget. Now that you've documented your income and spending, you can make any necessary adjustments so that you don't overspend and have money to put towards your goals. Look toward your wants as the first area for cuts. Can you skip movie night in favor of a movie at home? If you've already adjusted your spending on wants, take a closer look at your spending on monthly payments. On close inspection, a need may just be hard to part with. If the numbers still aren't adding up, look at adjusting your fixed expenses. Could you, for instance, save more by shopping around for a better rate on auto or homeowners insurance? Such decisions come with big trade-offs, so make sure you carefully weigh your options. Number 6, review your budget regularly. Once your budget is set, it's important to review it and your spending on a regular basis to be sure you're staying on track. A few elements of your budget are set in stone. You may get a raise, your expenses may change, or you may reach a goal and want to plan for a new one. Whatever the reason, get into the habit of regularly checking in with your budget following the steps above. Remember, even small savings can add up to a lot of money. You might be surprised at how much extra money you accumulate by making one minor adjustment at a time. Number 7, add up monthly expenses. Next, Create a list of all of your regular monthly expenses. Include fixed expenses such as rent, mortgage, or insurance. Then list your variable expenses, the costs that change from month to month. Some examples are food, both grocery and restaurant purchases, gas and entertainment. Try to record everything you spend money on. You can use a special app, budgeting software, or even just pen and paper. Checking your bank and card statements can help remind you of any expenses you have forgotten. Bottom line, as prices continue to go up, the importance of tracking where your money goes rings truer than ever. Making a budget is an effective way to keep up with your spending, gain a better understanding of your financial habits, and incentivize saving. Before creating a monthly budget, track your spending for a month, noting necessary expenses, unnecessary expenses, and where there's room for savings. You'll calculate your expenses against your available income with the goal of spending less than you make. To help save on time and menial work, consider using a budgeting app or calculator to establish your budget. So guys, that's all about today's topic. See you soon in the next video. Goodbye.